All right, welcome again to another reaction. This time we are react to um seven what name 607 Unk, you know what I mean? Debate with captain of 13,000 in the ISUPK, Captain Tazaryach. You know what I mean? This should be a very, very interesting one. You know what I mean? As you jump in and just like, share, you know what I mean? Partake in the conversation, do just leave in the comments in the chat. And with that, let's get straight into it.
These black boys are emotional. That's why they trigger happy. That's why they can't deal with problems.
There is no past, there is no future. Only thing is happening now. If ain't nothing to happen now, there's nothing to protect myself from.
You even said Africans.
Right.
And then you said black.
Right.
Ain't Africans and black people the same thing?
No, we're not.
That's what we think?
That's what we think.
If you get a girl, it's okay, you my girl, and you can't do this. You can't look at another man. You can't wear this. You can't dress like this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Just put that in prison.
God's not going to project you when you're not following his plan.
When I say something, then you want to leave it at that. There is no God. There is no God.
When you think about free will has no consequences. But when you take something freely, there is a consequence for everything that you take.
I don't believe shit. I don't think shit. I only say what I know. Let me surprise the world. Let me surprise the world. And I can prove this. Let me surprise the world.
Welcome to the X-Files, where we reveal the previously unrevealed. Today we have 607 Unk and Captain Tazaryach, where they are surrounded by Hebrew Israelites and members of the common society who are wondering and asking questions about survival mode. We have our members of modern society and our Hebrew Israelites who are sitting in our panel.
The boy King Yella, man. I'm like a spiritual person, man. I believe in what I believe in.
It's Shaq Gabriella here. I'm from Belize and Chicago.
That's P&A Jizzle. I'm from North Oakland, California, Ice City 456.
What's good, Josh? Your boys. I don't really believe anything that goes on around here.
Officer Tazaryach from the North Town of Vegas, former gang member, but the ISUPK saved me.
And I'm Charzette, and I'm spiritual.
I'm Precinct Officer Shalimar, the ISUPK, under Commander Julian Hunter, representing Las Vegas.
And they will be asking these questions to our two guests that we have. And when their turn is over, if the group has decided that they no longer align with the opinions of who is asking the questions to the guests, their time is up. The first question is, what is reality?
Man, what is reality? Y'all got all the sense. Talk to me. Got the writing field.
Reality
What?
is neither good, it's neither bad. It neither is, it neither isn't. Reality is determined by the person's perception, right? Because we can be in the same place and have different visions of what we see, right? I mean, you see a bitch, you may see something to fuck, I see something to get the fuck away from because I see Medusa, right? We see two different things when we see the same bitch, right? So it just really don't matter because it's all about perception, right? So reality becomes a person's perception, right?
So reality, everybody got their own definition of reality.
Because everybody live in the world by themselves. One person exists is you. But you don't understand that because you spend all your time putting everything in everybody else, but you don't understand that. You got to put everything in you. Because you is everything, gang, and you is the reality. Gang, the reality is about you. Once you stop thinking about you, there is no reality.
So reality is this shit fake.
No, it's fake, but it's real, right? Because I understand the experience is real. See, life is about experience, right? You know why I eat with my hands? I eat with my hands because I'm a true human, right? I want to have a human experience.
You don't use a fork
No,
and
let me
knife?
tell you why. Because you got nerves in your hands, right? All these nerves in your hands, they tell you, you got to get your stomach ready for the food. If you use the fork and
So
shit,
you saying you don't use it?
Oh my God, you ain't gonna let me talk. The fuck, stop playing.
Okay,
Come on, gang.
one at a time. One at a time.
It's never one at a time.
Cat, go ahead, please.
I'm not talking about you. Listen, no, you got to eat with your hands. He don't know. Listen, you got to eat with your hands because your hands got senses.
They do that.
Gang, your hands got senses.
There's somebody that be on Instagram, his whole family cooked the everything on there and they just did. Yeah.
People call that nasty, but that's good because your hand got senses in it, and then it get your digestive system ready for what you eat. It's like a tail sign. It tells your body what's coming in.
To be honest with you, I eat with my hands a lot too.
Yeah,
I do. On my kids, I do it.
Don't do that to you. Don't do that to you. Oh, it's time to go.
I do.
I was gonna say, don't do that to you.
I do. I ain't gonna lie, my kids are on my own.
So now let me ask you, in that reality, so in that reality of eating with your hands, you create a rule, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't eat with your hands being dirty. You would wash your hands. So now somebody created a rule, right? So somebody created a rule to wash your hands before you eat. So even in that reality, there's rules. There's no reality that exists without rule.
Yeah, and it's multi-reality.
Somebody has to create rules. And when you create the rule,
hold on, ain't no rule. I don't live by no rules. If somebody
so
make a rule, I'm gonna break it.
Hands?
You make a rule, I'm gonna break it.
So you with dirty hands?
I never say what I do. You find out
I'm
in that moment.
asking
If
you,
I'm starving, I'm eating with whatever I got to eat with. If my
You
hands dirty, I ain't no water, I'm gonna eat. Stop playing with me. You think I ain't gonna eat if I'm hungry? Come on, guys, stop playing with me.
That's fine.
Wait, hold on. Before you take time,
If my hands dirty and I'm hungry and haven't ate in weeks, nigga, I'm gonna use dirty hands to eat that damn food.
Right, but that reality,
That's just that moment.
Wait, hold on. But,
A lot of shit ain't said
but see, like,
anyway.
wait. That's not. But the scenario.
Go ahead.
Anytime you bring about a consistent rule, somebody brings an extreme. He's not gonna go weeks without eating. That's a fucking lie.
How you know I do it all the time?
Nigga, you is not going eat. You
I
ain't
do
going
it all the time.
weeks without eating.
Weeks. I'm all man right now.
And when
I
you
eat
do
one
it,
time a day.
so now you discipline yourself to eat for that weeks, right? So that means you discipline yourself to wash your hands.
Don't call me discipline. Discipline is only a selection.
Hold on,
right?
we're gonna
whoa. Discipline is only selection. Right? Because like I could choose to be anything. At one moment I could choose to be disciplined, and the next moment I could choose to be something else. So don't call me that. I'm not.
Please choose discipline for one moment so we can swap out to the next guest.
What you want to swap him out for?
Because we have to acknowledge the fact that a red flag is raised.
Oh no,
red flag is raised.
You out of there.
Hey, you gotta
get everybody up. Oh, you're fucking. You have the pleasure, brothers.
Hey, anytime. I know you'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back.
Everybody's gonna pass you the mic and go ahead and take your seat. We'd like to remind the guests as well to keep the microphone towards their mouth.
Pause.
No did.
Yeah, definitely.
And the question is, what is reality? Please follow up.
So what is reality?
Well, you ask the question he tell you to ask.
I'm for real. Why would you? What's your perception?
No. Why you repeating what he tell you to repeat?
Why you exporting anything?
No, you do what you want to do once you sit down.
No,
You ain't gotta listen to him. See, reality. Listen, reality is what you make it. You can ask any questions you want to ask because that becomes your reality, right? See, reality is just it's just a word, right? And you can choose what you want it to be. So you don't gotta listen to him and keep on saying the same shit everybody else said.
So what makes a reality though? What makes a reality?
Go ahead,
I'm asking you.
You determine it, right?
I'm asking you what's
I'm telling you. See, my reality, your reality is different. See, my reality is only determined by what I do, and yours determined by what you do. See, my reality, I'm a reflection of that. Whatever I think come, whatever I say is.
That's manifested.
I understand that the world is voice activated, right? So whatever I say is gonna come to me. Right, so I understand that, but a lot of people don't.
So you put it out into the universe.
There is no universe. The universe was never created. Nothing was never created.
So what do we live? We ain't.
Y'all ain't paying attention, man.
Everybody want to assume that we live in. Like everybody assumes that we die, but how do we know? Right? Because everybody say that we die, but then we realize when we die, we just come back.
So what do you think happens when you die?
I don't believe shit. I don't think shit. I only say what I know. Listen, this is what you know. A caterpillar, right? You know what a caterpillar do? It die, right? Well, when it died, it turned to a butterfly. When it turned to a butterfly, it still remember when it was a caterpillar, right? It just changed forms.
It was a muscle.
So I remember because they tested it. The scientists tested it and they understood that it still remember because this is how they understood that it remember because they took this. They took a smelly thing, right? And they made sure that it recognized it and ran from it, right? They took it, boom, it did that. And then they took the same smelly thing when it was a butterfly, did the same exact thing. You know what that means? It remembered.
Right?
It remembered. Right? So what I'm saying is that only thing that stopped and difference between your reality and my reality is that I remember all of mine and you probably don't remember none of yours. That's different.
Damn.
But we all been here a long time.
All right, so this is what reality is. Reality is perspective and experience. My perspective and my experience and my perspective is going to give me my reality. And this is what my reality is. My reality is that there is a something is being controlled. Something is being controlled outside of outside of
illegal. Ain't you supposed to ask a question? Ain't this illegal?
He's getting to his question. Please give him his time. He's getting to his question.
What's illegal about it?
Because
you mad because you like it? You mad because you like what he's saying?
He's trying to express himself, right? It ain't about anybody's expression.
That is his reality.
When do you ask a question?
You told me no structure. I'm letting him go.
Oh my
So
God.
is my reality wrong? So is reality perspective and experience?
He said what his reality. You mad because you agree with the shit? I see you nodding your head.
Yeah, listen. Oh shit, that's God.
That's you. See, that ain't God, nigga. God ain't gotta fucking come through the phone, man.
God gotta know.
He called. You got his number?
Me in my head.
Tell that nigga to kill white people.
I said, fuck God. A lot of people don't understand that. Yo,
I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy like that.
We ain't answer the question.
I'm sorry. Were you gonna go?
Somebody raise the flag on him?
Hello.
That man said hello in the middle of the live.
All right.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
I'm weed man, call him. I'm crack dealer.
You like what he's saying? I know you. You like what he's saying?
That's what I think. I think this was kind of like unfair, right? Because he just said stuff that actually makes sense, right? Because when
1 second, we're giving Unc the floor.
When it comes to perception and what your life and how you create it, he just said what reality was, right? So you can't disagree with that. So I can't disagree with that, right? But I think that was kind of like illegal.
I think that.
But what he said about experience,
just giving the life.
You live for experiences. I'm a conscious observer.
Question.
I'm a conscious observer having a human experiences. Life is about experiences.
So are you mad that he matched what you said?
Listen,
he matched you.
If I was mad, what's wrong with it? Anger is just something. As long as I don't
I'm
use the
just
word,
pointing
it's
out
okay.
that he gave an answer that you agree
But you
with.
act like something wrong with being mad. People act like you can't get mad if you're
No,
spiritual.
I
You
get
can
mad.
get mad. I get mad all the fuck. I get mad when the fuck I want.
Hey, it say be angry and sin not. I'm with being
No,
mad.
I'm gonna get angry and sin, but I'm gonna sin in the world because I don't have no karma. No such thing as karma for me. There's no such thing as karma for the world.
I don't believe in karma either.
There's no such thing of it.
It ain't. I agree.
Who are we really? Our bodies, our souls. Do we have any say so over our life? Do we have any determination?
Do you have say so over your life, or can I tell you what to do?
No, you can't tell me what to do. When you say you have say so over your life experience,
You're breathing. I
don't have say so over that. No, you don't. I breathe without even thinking. That don't even make sense. I walk without even thinking. There's things we do without thinking because we don't have say so. Okay. Damn, I sound like you right now. When you breathe, you don't tell your brain to breathe. You just do it. When you wake up in the morning, you get up out the bed. You don't tell your legs to lift up and get out the bed. You just do it. So you don't have control.
You just call. You
Let's break it down. We about to turn to right. When you go to lay down, you don't tell yourself to go lay down. Your body feels tight, and you just do it. You obey your body.
Sometimes.
All the time. Anybody that's living like
we about to tag team.
It's two type of people in the world, right? It's type of people. They figured out this.
That was crazy to say tag team. As soon as I seen y'all, I knew what that meant. I don't mean it like that.
Let's get back to the question.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
They figured out this. A true genius is a person that could look at their thoughts, like watch their thoughts. If you can watch your thoughts, then you become not the person living the life, but the observer of the life, right? So if you just moving and just doing whatever you say you're doing, and like he just suggested that you just moving like that, that's called survival mode. You moving without being aware of what you're doing, right? I'm aware of my every move. I know exactly what's going on, right? That's what I was trying to say. That's what I stopped to say, because like I don't know if people.
But the question is, you said the question was, do you have free will?
For free will is a free will. You don't want free will. People don't want free will.
You don't have free will.
But when you take free will, when you take free will, you accept things freely, right? This is free will. When you don't plan, plot, or strategize, you take free will. You take things freely. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
That's right.
But when you are aware of the situation, then you got to understand that you don't accept free will. Fuck free will. I don't want it. It came from the devil.
When you think about free will has no consequences. But when you take something freely, there is a consequence for everything.
Would you rather live in a world where there is no consequences, or you can do what you want to do?
No,
whenever
I would rather.
It got to be both.
I would. Thank you.
It got to be both.
We agreeing like a mother. Give me that.
So you'd rather be able to.
You gotta have
free will and have consequences for your free will.
I
right?
would rather. I'm gonna tell you what I would rather. I would rather.
We don't want no consequences.
Because I don't choose free will. When you choose free will, you choose things freely. Once I choose free will, not to be in line with the nature, not to be in line with who I am, then anything can happen.
You know what you should
Are you saying that there's no consequences for your free will?
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying when you choose free will, you accept things freely. You accept everything. You don't know what the fuck is coming.
You know what
so I don't choose free will. I don't want free will.
You would be rather have conscious of the decision you make, whether it's free will.
Yeah.
Because you want to know, if I accept this freely, what comes with this?
Yeah, exactly.
If I accept this discipline, what comes with this? The reality that you're supposed to create is how to determine which two you accept. If you don't know which one to accept, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to take this free will because the shit is free. And then when you fucked up in the end, you be like, I shouldn't have done it.
So do you use structure in your everyday life?
Absolutely.
Do you think structure is important in your everyday life?
Absolutely. Because if you don't have no structure, if you don't have a foundation, if you don't have your own conduct of how you live your life, then anybody can come to you and give you an idea, tell you what to do, and then you just do the shit. Then you like a reed shaking in the wind. You go whichever way somebody tell you. But now if you put boundaries, you put barriers, if you put warning signs, when this woman comes and say this to me, when this man comes and say this to me, because you created those barriers, you're prepared for their bullshit.
With me is chaos, right?
I like chaos.
With me is control chaos, right? Because like
there you go.
I don't want to say what I will or won't do, right? You find out in the moment when I do it, but I'm gonna make every decision and do everything aware. So it don't matter what the fuck I do, right? But cause like every moment it may require me to do something different. So if I say, oh, I never smack a bitch and then the bitch gets to tripping, I gotta smack that bitch now. Because it's time for it, right? I'm keeping it real. It's gonna be time for it in that moment, right? It wasn't time for it in the last moment.
We do not stand for domestic violence.
It wasn't domestic violence, it was just time to hit. Right, I'm just keeping it real. Right, listen, you don't understand. Listen, different moments require different shit. It was time to hit because she had a knife ready to kill me. If I wouldn't have hit her, knock the knife out of her hand, then I would have died. So you don't understand? Because I ain't want to die. I had
so
that detail. You
hitting her the only way to
no, listen. If I would have hit her a knife, she would have killed me. If I would have hit her a knife, she would have killed me. I would have lost my life. See, that's the thing. There's no good or bad. It's always through attention. It's always really what's going on. He put the knife in there. No, you didn't listen clearly. You didn't ask me what did she have or what was going on. I just told you I smacked it. You didn't ask me why. That's what people do in the world. They're always determined to figure out what you're doing instead of asking you why you did it. They don't give a fuck why. They don't give a fuck why.
So
that's not free will. There's no
been dead. And
where's the free will? It is his free will because
what
he thought was him slapping her is his. That's what he thought. Choice. He could have restrained her. He could have did anything. He could have ran. He could have did all types of
things. Ain't no running.
But he made a choice.
Ain't no run. Why is it not no run? It is run. You chose not to. Let me tell you
you can't run. When you run, you retreat, right? Only thing you can't do in this world.
It's a consequence because then you're gonna be a bitch ass nigga for running.
But that's his reality. That's his. Let's go back to reality.
I don't have a reality.
No, but what I'm saying, when you think about, wait, before she go, before she go, if he runs and he don't want to be known as a bitch ass nigga for running, and he decides to stand there, that's his choice, not free will.
It's free will.
Like the misconception, right? Because I'm not even talking. So
you ask him about my choice. Why you gonna ask him about my choice?
I got you.
Why you ask him about my choice? Why you ask? He can't determine what I am.
I bet you I got it. I bet you I got it. The reason why, first of all, I like his choice because he's choosing to defend himself. And defending yourself does what? It protects your reality. Running does not protect. You know what running does? It lets other people know that I can invade your reality. Protecting yourself.
Listen, because I don't know. I got confused. Because listen, in one moment, because you don't run, don't mean you got to fight. In some moments, you just look and be still and just watch shit, right? Listen, no retreating don't mean violence all the time. It just means I don't turn backwards. That's all it means. Listen, can you get her the fuck out of here?
Please, can we let her finish? Respectfully. You're not running from the conversation. You're going to allow her to finish.
I'm saying she's talking to him and supposed to be talking to me. So I'm confused.
She's asking a question. She's waiting for you to go ahead and finish.
She asked a question to him about me. I don't know what it is. You must have sent her.
I didn't send her.
That sounds like a choice. That don't sound like free will. He has the choice, right? You chose that.
I ain't choose shit. I haven't chosen. Y'all won't let me choose.
I'm with you. Did I say something when you made the choice?
You wouldn't let me choose to speak.
Did I say something when you? No, that's cap. And I'm cap, but that's cap.
The bees don't work, but they call them worker bees. They simply just doing what the fuck they do.
You said bees don't work.
I just said
how does bees don't work?
Listen.
Bees work in a. It's multiple bees.
This is the argument with bees.
Multiple bees.
Listen, when you work. In America, you get paid a check, right? You working for somebody else, you get paid a check. What the bees do, the bees wake up and do what they normally do. They align, they make honey, and humans steal it.
That's their reality,
say the bees are working good, right? We say the bees are working good because we stealing the honey from their ass, right? I'm keeping it real.
But they keep the pollen and everything else.
But we steal the money.
But they're still working. They're still gaining from it as well. Because they're being fed.
It's not a right now.
Bees are being fed.
Right now, what I'm doing, I'm not working. I'm creating. And when I create,
that's right. I'm
a creator. Right? Creating is not working. It's what I do. A lot of people they work. I don't work. I mean, if you work, you're getting worked. right? Because listen, if you work, you getting work. You shouldn't be working at all. Life is not about working.
I
right?
might have to agree with Uncle on that.
Life about
bees are creating as well.
Yes, that's what he's saying. The bees are creating, not working. I actually agree with that.
And they're creating the honey for you, and that honey do something else.
And then we take it. You know what we do? We work the honey to make sure we can digest it. Damn, look at that shit. Look at that shit.
You know this.
It's rare that we tag team on a subject.
It was a lady.
But he right.
It was a lady, right?
He right.
And she was suffering from a disease, right? And
now he about to go left. I don't know about this part.
They thought she was gonna die, right? I saw my mama, and she said she went to the hospital. They said you got cancer. She went back and said, well, it ain't cancer. You got this blood disease. They said, well, we don't know what you got. You don't go home and then you just gonna die. She said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to LA, right? She went to LA, and she was like, in the thing, she told the lady, take me outside. I just want to go outside and see outside. She went outside to see outside. At the same time she went outside, a whole bunch of bees came outside. The bees went and stung her. Soon as the bees stung her, she passed out, woke back up, healed. The bee venom helped her, right? A lot of people understand, right?
So the bees are working.
Oh, no, they weren't working. They were doing what the fuck they was here to do. Did you know that the fucking birds is the crocodile dentist? They land in the crocodile mouth just to pull the shit out the teeth, right? So I don't think you understand. Shit is aligned a certain type of way.
We need to fact check these statements.
Yeah.
But that also means that they're relevant. But that also means that they're relevant.
But he did.
They're relevant, right? Huh?
What is
These
relevant?
are still relevant.
How do you determine what's relevant or not? Because
they are here for
relevant don't hurt you.
How do you determine what's here?
They're here for our good.
How do you know? There's no such thing as good
God
or bad.
placed them there.
What is God? Who is God? Fuck God.
That's crazy.
Please go ahead, Captain.
Wow.
I would never say that shit. I don't condone that shit at all.
I would never say fuck
He
God.
was right about.
Listen, they gave you God.
Cap has the floor.
He was
God
right.
put the
I
bees
agree.
here.
No, they gave you God.
But wait,
you don't know who the fuck God is.
One
God
moment.
is not something you pray with. God is something you align with, and God name not fucking God.
But
right?
even when
Cap
you
has the
say,
floor.
but even if you say you align with God, I would never say fuck who I align with.
I don't align with that God. That God is the devil. They're the same.
That God is not the
That God
devil.
gonna kill you if you don't pray to him.
That-
He'll burn you in
that
hell if
God
you don't
is
do
not
right. That's gotta be the
You know,
devil then. But this nigga won't kill the devil.
If a God has power to make life and destroy,
God
then
ain't got
you
power
should
to do
obey
shit.
God.
God ain't got
You
power to do
can't say
shit.
he can kill.
God don't got power to do
You
shit.
gotta pick a side. Either God can do it or he can't.
There
do
is
it.
no God.
Now there is no God.
There is no God. Listen, I'm gonna say this. If there
That's
was
called
there is no God. God, if
unstable.
you up there, come down.
That's God.
He ain't coming. Hold up.
That's
hold
called
up. Hold up.
unstable.
Listen. There is no God.
He's unstable.
Please give Cap the floor.
Why do I give him the floor when I'm the
Because
fuck
I
talking?
had the floor first.
Because you've been talking the whole time.
No, the fuck I ain't. You've been talking the whole time. There is no God.
Look
I
at
have not been talking.
There is
Please,
no
Cap.
God. Listen,
There ain't no God.
there is no God.
But he believe in that God.
Let me clear my thought. You don't let me clear my thought.
You
have
have
me
to
fucking
clear
clear my thought. I'm not clearing my
God put
fucking
those
thought.
bees
All
here
right.
on earth for a reason.
Mike, 1 second. Go
When
ahead.
y'all
You
watch
have
the
the floor.
tape,
I'm not
y'all
gonna clear
gonna
my thoughts, bro.
Hey,
You
let
say you said going to him, do this every fucking week.
let Unc clear his thoughts,
when are
right?
you done?
Let me clear my fucking thoughts. Why the fucking time is that for?
Hey,
Let me hit when I start talking, hit the fucking time and let me clear my fucking thoughts.
hey. When
The time is started. Go ahead.
When Unc clears thoughts, when y'all watch this back, y'all gonna see I'm interrupted. But let him clear his thoughts.
This
Go
is a
ahead,
problem, bro. This is a
Yeah,
problem.
get it
Go
off.
ahead.
No, we acknowledge that you've been interrupted, Cap. But go ahead.
This is a problem with everything. Because when I say something, then you want to leave it at that. There is no God.
This is your time.
There is no God.
Come on, bust it down. You got
Y'all
this.
didn't understand what the fuck I'm saying because God was given to you. God was given to you. God was determined by where the fuck you grew up from and who the fuck your mama was. God was handed down to you. God's a hand-me-down, right? Because nobody determined who the fuck God they wanted. Right? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. God is a trick, but what's real is what people don't know. It has nothing to do with a God, right? It's bigger than a God. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you this, right? Because God is good and bad. I don't want good or bad. I don't want happiness. I don't want nothing but peace, right? Because peace ain't nothing else on the end, right? If you take God, you got the devil on the end. You take good, you got bad, right? You take happiness, you got pain, right? Everything is duality. I don't believe in duality.
We have a red flag that's been acknowledged.
Wait. Can I speak though?
Go ahead,
I didn't
Cap.
interrupt
While
you.
we're doing the transition, go ahead. You can speak.
When
Cap.
he talks about a God and he's kind of all over the place, he doesn't not believe in God. He believes in a God. And any God, a God has his reality too. And the reality of that God is if you obey me, you live. You disobey me, you die. So when he says that God is the devil because God destroys, the Bible says, I kill, I make alive. I wound, I heal. There is no God with me. So when we get punished because we're disobeying God's reality. So if you actually want to live back to reality part, you have to obey that God that gave you the laws to live by because you don't have a choice.
Right.
Even if you wait, I'm almost done. Even if you don't believe in that God, he will punish you.
But all the laws came from men. God hasn't came down and told nobody. Listen, all the laws came from men. They're in the books. They came from men. They came from Dead Sea Scrolls. They came from people saying that God talked to them. They came from Moses, and Moses ain't never talked to God. Moses ain't never talked to God. Moses only talked to these motherfuckers right here. Moses only talked to the Egyptians, but he said he talked to God.
Moses did speak to God.
How? When he gave the same commandments that's in this book? I'm telling you that nobody ever talked to God. God don't talk to nobody. Let me tell you what happened. Everybody talk to themselves, and inside yourself is God. That's for you. You're not supposed to tell nobody else what's for you. The moment you tell somebody else what's for you, you fuck up somebody else's life. I'm not here to determine nobody else's life. I'm here to determine mine. My downloads is for me. People fuck up when they make a book and say this for people, this for humanity. But there is no humanity. There's only me.
Do you not feel that you are sharing your testimony and your tablets on the internet right now? You're doing the same thing as the commandments right now with saying what you got.
I'm saying something gonna fuck you up.
Say it.
It's me watching me. You is me asking me questions. Nigga, everything is me.
You don't like me.
Because I don't like me. Right? You a side of me I don't like, and I see it every time I see you because you is me. I don't think you understand that, gang.
That's similar to what the Rasta them believe, which is utter nonsense.
All I can see is me in this reality. Because the only thing existing in this reality is me. Nigga, she is me. Right? And I'm more man and woman than you. I'm more man and woman than you, and I ain't gay. Right? Because I activate both sides of my brain.
Do you feel like God is within you?
I don't feel. What is feelings? How do you do that?
I don't think you're ready.
You gotta teach me.
I don't think you're ready.
I don't know what feeling is. Listen, see, I don't believe.
This is my nigga right here. Come on.
I don't believe. Because belief in what somebody thinks is true. I go by what I know.
Hi, I'm an AI. I can trade for you.
How?
I find the trade.
So let me tell you, same thing the rest of them believe. It come from one common dumb place. You know what I mean?
Is God within you?
What you mean? God is everything. God is in this. God is in this. Right? So you think it like it's a solely in me. I'm not even in me. Right? This is not my body. Right? Why do you think I say my body? Why do you think I say my body? Why do you think I say my chair? Why do you think I say my cup? It's only a fucking possession. It's a possession. It's not my body. I have many. All right. So a lot of people understand this. And God's not inside me, because if it's inside me, then I'd just be God. But I can't be God. Well, God is everything. So I'm telling everybody, you can't take one thing and make it God. People do that. But it's like I have your big ass ocean. You gonna put one bottle of water in there and come out and say this God. Yeah, it's gonna quench your thirst, but motherfucker, is more. That ain't God. It's more to God than that. But everybody get a little piece of God. They want to say that's God. Right? But God is everything. And once you remove something and say this solely God, that's how you know you're wrong, because you moving something and saying God had a set, or God had a group of people, or God had something. God is everything. The moment you take God and say, oh, God is for the Christians, or God is for the Muslims, or God is for the Jews, or God is for this, that ain't God. Because listen, I'm gonna say this, true love is a word, is everything, and everything is God. The moment you separate it, that ain't God. So it ain't no fucking God.
Unless he separated it. Like if you go into the God of the Bible, he did separate. The fact that you have different races of people lets you know that a God separated it, so that he can pick a special one to be his people. And it just so happened he chose blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians to be his special people. But those same blacks and Native Indians and Latinos try to make everybody else be their people, when the other people is trying to make themselves be great. We try to make everybody else be great. If I go to black people right now and I say we got to separate from the other races so we can be better, they'll fight us for that. Even though the Bible says we are gods. To answer your question, not only is the God in us, the kingdom of heaven is in us. The only way that it can happen is if we go out and establish it. But when we go outside to establish it, they say, well, we got to add these other people to it. But those other people ain't trying to add us to their kingdom. Their heaven involves them.
So why do you think that we always try to be put inside everybody else?
Oh, that's a good question.
We acknowledge the red flag, but we're going to go ahead and finish the question.
I want to finish the question. There's a term called Stockholm Syndrome, which I think everybody knows. And Stockholm came from Germany, even though they use it in America. Stockholm is a city in Germany where some white bitch got kidnapped by some robbers. They kidnapped her so much and enslaved her so much that she took on their fight and went and robbed banks with them. And then they compared that to black people, where black people have been enslaved for over 500 years, where we take up their fight as ours. So the reason we can't separate from them is because we've been so enslaved and conquered by them. We don't know we can have freedom except as if it's by.
Quick pause to answer this question. Somebody asked, Hebrew means to cross over. What are they crossing over? So the root word is Ibar, which is the name of a man. See? What it's really saying is it's the language that crossed over from the flood. So that was the language that Adam and Deb was speaking. It made it over, cross the flood. So that is why it's called Hebrew, meaning cross over. You understand?
Them.
We
When
acknowledge.
I start talking about that shit, Unk don't want to hear that.
We
part.
acknowledge Unk's red flag.
I want to say. Look,
I appreciate the red flag, the interruption though. He didn't interrupt.
I want to say this. Listen, he said something, right? He said something that made no sense, but I want to make sure he understands what he said. He said something. God had a chosen people, and he said the people was certain type of races. But I'm gonna say this: every race come from one. Every race come from one race. There's only one race created, right? And that split off and became everything. It's only mankind, right? But what he don't understand is he going off something totally different, because right now you see the white people, they don't look like us, right? You ever seen the cousin that you knew don't look like you no more, right? He grew up over here, don't look like you no more. Same thing with the white people. They us. The white think this nigga light skin. He ain't light skin for no reason.
Are you
right?
claiming that he's white?
Hey,
I'm claiming that everybody white and everybody black. I'm claiming that everybody the same. I'm claiming that nothing is different. That's what I'm
I
claiming.
just want to wait. No, you should never agree to that shit. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
You need that.
Yeah,
You want to interrupt me? Give him a flag.
Hold on,
You
go ahead, give
interrupted
it time.
me. So I want to tell you why you should never agree. Only black people believe that we are all the human race shit. Chinese people don't believe that. Right now, a Chinese man hunted down a black man and killed him.
Black people think they African.
Wait,
And black
why
people
you
Africans.
interrupting?
Please give Cap the floor.
Why you interrupting?
Hold on, one moment.
I'm responding.
One moment. We're giving Cap the floor.
What nationality is black?
We're
Black
giving
is
Cap
nationality.
the
Black
floor.
is the whole what the fuck is black?
Unk, give Cap the floor.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I didn't.
What the fuck is black?
Listen, I didn't interrupt my partner. This is my man. I didn't interrupt him.
Please.
And the point that I'm making is that the only people that talks about a human race is black people. When white people want their shit great, it's white. When Chinese people want their shit great, it's Chinese. Arabs is Arabs. African is Arabs. Africans is Africans. We've been so conditioned that the only way we can have what we want, it has to include everybody. Right. So when I bring up that God separated us, the Bible says that we are holy. The word holy means separate. The only place that says you can be separate is that Bible. It does not preach unity.
Now, before we go, one moment.
Black is a condition that we call. I can't call y'all.
We have red flags that have been acknowledged.
I can't call y'all. I can't call y'all Israelites because y'all don't know your ass, gang.
So you saying some shit.
Sit your ass in the chair.
The red flag has been acknowleded.
Sit in the chair.
We're gonna let the gentleman go first.
Yes. No. It'd be unfair if he goes. I need if they were. Here's what I mean. If they go, he's gonna be on my side. If y'all want to be against me,
who are you dumb? That's Cap.
So who's gonna go first?
And now after him, then Shalimar, because I need the op to tell me what I said wrong.
I didn't say you the op.
Okay, I need somebody against me to tell me what I said wrong.
Please keep the microphone by your mouth.
That's Cap. Who are you dumb? That's Cap.
Dans ce jeu massivement multijoueur aux possibilités infinies, à chaque saut.
Remember to use up the like button and thing, you know what I mean? Subscribe, you understand?
What is black?
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
So I want to get what I'm saying. What is black?
Okay.
You just get to all the races, right? You even said African.
Right.
And then you said black.
Right.
Ain't Africans and black people the same thing?
No, we're not.
That's what we think?
That's what we think.
Well, listen, but what is white?
Got you. So white and black are American constructs. Before white and black, you would just be called by your tribe. It would be Irish, it would be England, it would be Ashanti, it would be Guyanese. Those what you would be. Slavery is why we have the term black and white. We can't be African. That's a different tribe than us. But if I say we're Israelites, you're not going to understand that. So I have to speak in a language that you understand. So when I'm saying black, because black people in America believe that we have to get along with everybody else. But the other, no, we don't. No, we don't. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you.
When the blacks is the ones losing.
I'm gonna tell you. You know why we lose?
One floor, Cap, go ahead.
But even by saying black, man, you look up black in the dictionary. What do black stand for? Yeah. Deaf, dark, gloomy.
Well, who the fuck
everything bad, right?
Right.
Look at white.
Purity.
Pure, everything.
Let me tell you why. Because it's been changed. Black mean purity. They changed the definition. Everything's been flip-flopped. Right? A lot of people don't know this, right? Listen to me. A lot of people don't know that everything's been flip-flopped, gang. Everything's been switched around. You gotta use your awareness, right? They're gonna tell you the opposite of what it really is. That's why you gotta use your awareness and don't read no book.
So the average black nigga that's the
no black nigga
that don't understand life, right? Just like a nigga right now. Africa, blacks, we not. I'm saying, but that's how they. Well, wild bloodline.
Listen, the oldest. They found the oldest DNA of a human on this side, right? On this side, not in Africa. On this side, but I don't think you understand this, right?
By this side, do you mean America?
What are you in this or no?
I'm just clarifying for the audience. We're clarifying for the audience.
All right, listen. Then they're gonna look it up if you want to clarify for them. You don't got to clarify.
But like even what you just said, right? You just said the Asians, everybody going. Everybody except the black people stick together. Basically,
right.
Basically,
so I'm gonna give you. So in history, right? We in what's it today? June 2nd. June 1st.
No, it's night. It's only thing is day and night. There's no June 2nd, no June 3rd. It's only day and night.
In 1921, by the white man's calendar,
and it's night.
Tulsa, Oklahoma was destroyed. That was a city that was built by black people during segregation, during Jim Crow, during when you couldn't laugh because we was together. Every race can be together. I'm not against that. I'm not against white people wanting to be with whites, Asian wanting to be with Asians. I'm against when we try to be together. That's the problem. And so when we start getting depressed, we start believing, okay, well, the only way we can get up ahead is if we with these other people. But for about 60 years, we have tried to be mixed in with these other people. We built nothing. You ever heard of HBCUs, historical black colleges? You know what a historical? Because we ain't built shit since segregation. Those historical colleges was during segregation. Integration, we don't have no colleges. So we have to look at life. We still getting unalive. We still getting traumatized. We still getting oppressed. We still getting victimized, police brutality, XYZ. But where were we?
Blacks.
But where were we as a family?
One floor.
Where were we as a family? During segregation, we was a family. During integration, we're not a family. 2026, we're not a family. Broken homes, XYZ like that. So at some point, if you're going to be the God within, if you're going to be the kingdom of heaven within, at some point, you got to be about your own race like everybody else is about their own race.
Then, so this right?
You got to be about yourself. You got to be self.
But that's why even for you to just say, fuck family, where did that come from? They came from the shit that black people do to black people.
No, I don't think you understand.
That came from that.
Listen, when I say fuck family, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying attachment. See, people don't understand this. People think that I'm here and I'm here to have attachments, right? My family gonna depend on me. I'm gonna depend on my family. Nigga, fuck that. I have no family, right? Because like family, a lot of times they pull you down and they here to make you strong at the same time, right? They bad, they're good to you. So family not all bad, but fuck family, right? Because when I'm gone, I'm not going around family.
Okay, we have a red flag acknowledged.
Hold on. Well, let's fuck that red flag. Look.
I think 307 Unk film reality made up of all of the traumas where him go through in his life and all of the things that went wrong in his life. That is how he make up film, you know what I mean? Film reasoning.
Do you think like even though like say whites, right?
Whites are black, blacks are white. It's all the same.
But I'm saying
Europeans
or whatever is going on. Is it like white Europeans that's all going that's chasing? I think the blacks are the only ones that's chasing different multiple religions.
You're right. Blacks are chasing.
I agree with that.
Nobody else, no Asians, they all stick together. Wherever they come, they believe in whoever. That's why he said, fuck God. Because guess what? Over there in the Muslims, they believe in Allah. So guess what? Their God is not named. His name is not God. His name is Allah. The Buddha man. All these other people got different people they pray to.
Right.
We believe that whatever he said, God. That's only
that
a
could
name.
be universe. That could be anything.
But only black people The only place we cover this bitch right now, all us black in this motherfucker, everybody came in this motherfucker and said there's something else. I bet you ain't gonna go in the room full of white people and they all gonna be something else.
Let me tell you what they did, right?
Many of them though.
After he respond, I want to respond, then we can go next. Go ahead.
Is a Russian person gonna say they're gonna be white, they gonna tell you they're not. Russian motherfuckers not gonna tell you they're white.
Right now, you saying colors, you saying white, you saying black. The thing that they.
What else I'm supposed to say? Human race?
Get on the point. Everything has a nationality, right? Everything has an origins, right? Right? If you're saying that, right? So you're saying black. I can't determine what black is. Right, I can't determine what it is.
So you go tell them other races. I bet you they can determine what black is. Every motherfucker ain't gonna look like black to them.
I can't determine who they are because they. Listen to me. I can't determine who nothing is, what no is. See, I don't think people understand. People think that black, you determine black because of this. Because my skin got melanin in it. Yeah, so I'm black. But you don't understand that everybody's skin got melanin, and they say that white people don't, but they do. It's just different levels of it, right? So everybody is the same body. But people don't understand this. People want to always say, "Oh, I'm apart from this. I'm apart from this." Nigga, depression is a choice. Nigga, life is a choice. Death is a choice. Everything's a choice. Doing bad is a choice. Nigga, saying you hate white people, black people, all is a choice. It's perception. I'm gonna walk so well, white people get look at me. I'm gonna think in my head, these white people don't like me. That's a perception. Now I'm gonna act a certain way. How the fuck do I know? Was I in their head? Fuck no, I wasn't. It was a perception, right? Life in the world is about perception. I don't have perception. I don't have belief, right? I love everything the same and I hate everything the same.
So if I could, when you talked about the different races and the gods that they have, every god that they have looks like them. Black people problem is the god that they have looks like somebody else. The white god, I'm agreeing with you. The white god looks like them. The Arab god looks like them. What is even the African gods look like them. One thing I want to point out, just because you got melanin don't make you the same fucking people. Listen, Arabs have melanin, but we ain't Arabs. The East Indians got melanin, so we ain't them. And so them Africans that got melanin don't mean we them because they got melanin.
And that's the problem.
So the black god, when you discover the black god, then you have a black god. And what people don't want to realize, let me finish, what people don't want to realize is when you go into the Bible that they tell you is white, but you go into the description of that God got woolly hair. White people don't have woolly hair. That Christ has black skin. The white Jesus that they're telling you don't have that skin. So the God that belongs to black people is in the book that they gave us. That's why they gave us a slave Bible. The slave Bible that they gave us took scriptures out that would stop you from rebelling on purpose. So we think that the Bible don't belong to us, but the Bible belonged to us, but they gave us the white God. So the minute that we believe in a nigger God, when we believe in a God, like the Arabs believe in an Arab God, like the Germans believe in a German God, then we would be inspired. Then it's not wrong to stick to yourself. But as long as we believe in a white God, in a white Jesus, we'll never think that we can build ourselves up because we too busy following someone else's God.
Hold on. We're gonna call home everything about duality, right? He said a white guy.
Last rebuttal.
Hold up.
One floor.
Hold up. I want to say something. I want to say something very important. Everybody listen to this. Everybody heard this clear, right? He said white God. He said black God. He said Chinese God. He said another God. Y'all ain't heard this? Did everybody hear this? Every God that he named was a part of a race. God is not a race. Listen to me and hear me clearly and listen to me very clearly.
That makes sense.
They have just determined that God was black or that God was white. God have no color, right? And that's the problem with God. Because when you take God, let me finish my thoughts. When you take God become an ego thing, right? Oh, my God is black. It's an ego, nigga. I'm big. I'm a God. I'm above people. I'm the chosen one. Nigga, ain't no fucking chosen one. They think it's 144,000, but you understand the 144,000 is in your chakra. You got 144,000 points on your chakra. It ain't got nothing to do with people, but people don't understand this. People think somebody is chosen. Nigga, ain't nobody chosen, nigga. I can prove it. If I got a gun right now, shoot everybody in the head. Ain't none of y'all bitches chosen. All y'all bitches gonna die.
I won't get shot.
All right, Yellow, we're gonna go ahead and swap out. We had a red flag.
Damn right.
No, tell him my son.
You back. You back.
It was him.
Hold on.
I want to know why you said that was a choice.
Because it is a choice. It's a mindset. If you feel like you're gonna die, you're gonna die. If I feel like I'm not gonna die, then
Man, but nigga pull up right now and switch. Hold on, guys. I'm so tired though. I just feel it. I just saw it.
1 moment. Hey, 1 moment. Everyone hold 1 second. Go ahead, please. Please, 1 second.
I
You have a question.
understand that, but a lot of people do manifest. You want me to ask the question?
Go ahead.
It might not even on.
It is on.
Okay, well, the question I asked is, he said, Unc said that was a choice. I want to know from him, why is that a choice? Because, yes, I hear what you guys are saying. You can feel it. Some people do feel like they're going to die and they die. But just because I feel like I'm going to die doesn't mean I chose to die. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't. I could have came in my thought, somebody died in the movie. I'm like, oh shoot, I might die in that same way. That don't mean I chose to die.
I hope you understand. They don't teach you. They don't teach you the power of your mind. They don't teach you that the moment you say something, you chose it. This whole world is voice activated. Meaning that if you slip up, right? Say for instance, you feel fear and you say something fearful, you know what's gonna happen? Whatever you fear is gonna pop up. It don't have no control. You can't just turn it off, right? And definitely didn't teach you. Like you got some things right there by where it should be. But let me tell you this. So when you say something out your mouth, it's a choice, whether you're aware or not. The universe don't give a fuck if you're aware or not. It don't care. You said it, you claim it, here it comes. The universe is voice activated.
Okay, said it and thought it, 2 different things. What if it's a thought?
The thought alone don't do it because the thought not yours. Listen, everybody has thoughts,
But
right?
if you say there is a choice, it's like I could say,
You don't let nobody talk. If you let me talk, I can tell you. Listen, so that's what I'm saying. So thoughts, you can see some thoughts, but everybody's thoughts are shared. Nobody have a thought. So nobody is concerned or worried about a thought. It's when you choose to align with the thought and then pick it, that's when it become a problem. That when become yours. Until then, it's not yours. So thoughts, they just come and go, right? But when you think something and then move a certain way off from the trenches, right? I think something, right? I need some money. I need it now. Let me rob somebody. I go out to rob somebody. I pull a gun out on him. He shoot me, nigga. I chose to die. Because I chose to grab the thought that killed me. Right?
Not even knowing it.
okay, now what about accidental?
There's no accident. Everything is just something. People always want to say accident, and people always say, oh, I did an accident. I did it by mistake. There's no accident, nothing by mistake. Nigga, you was unaware. There's a difference. When you're unaware, everything is a mistake. Your life is a mistake. Your life a fucking accident.
Unaware is a choice.
Yeah, unaware is you choosing not to be aware. Is making everything an accident.
You don't choose not to be aware.
You do choose not to be aware. Yes, you do.
If I go outside right now in a car, if I go outside right now and I walk in a car accidentally hits me, but I went outside maybe to go look at the sky, whatever.
She look at the sky.
I was unaware that there was a car that was
Don't look at the sky. Look both ways. I understand you crossing the street.
Whatever. Whatever the case may be, I went out the door and there was a car going 80 miles per hour down the street and hit me. I looked, I did my, they swerved and hit me.
Listen.
Is that my choice that I was standing where I was supposed to be standing?
Every choice is not made in this reality. Listen to something. A lot of times you die because your soul inside of you is tired. It want to die, right? And it wants to go. Listen to me. It's your choice, but you're not in control of your conscious mind. In the back, you don't know. You can't communicate with it. In order to communicate with it, you got to be still. Everything is your choice. Nothing happened without your consent. In this universe, in this world, everything comes from you. Your thought, whatever you say, been creating this whole reality the whole fucking time. You got to understand that. Nothing happens without you. Nothing. Can't nothing happen without you. Everything in reality been you the whole time, but people been taking credit. Nobody ever made you mad. You made a choice to be mad. They did something, you chose to be mad. People do something, you choose to do shit. No one have ever made you do anything the whole time you've been choosing.
Damn, I can't disagree.
Correct. On the contrary, if I'm sitting here healthy, I did everything that I'm supposed to do to be healthy. I'm vegan, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, I'm a healthy person, but I catch cancer. Or something that's something.
Everybody got cancer. You can't catch cancer. How you gonna catch something everybody got?
Wait, hold up. You wanted to finish? Let me. Now, what I'm saying is anything. Fuck it. Fuck cancer. Anything. Something that I'm gonna die. Something that I didn't choose. I never said that was bad. That was natural.
What do you mean you didn't choose? You're
not aware. When we die, we're gonna come back again.
How you know?
That's just.
How you know?
That's just.
How do you know?
Reality.
How do you know?
Because we've all been here before. That's how the world keeps going.
How do you know? I'm asking you, how do you know? You telling me what you heard. How do you know? Exactly. So I can tell you how I know because I'm a prophet and I talk to the real God. But you don't understand this. So I can really tell you how I know.
So now, wait a minute. You talk to God, but you don't believe in God?
No. There is no belief. Listen, to believe in God is to say the fact that you don't know who the fuck it is. Belief is what person thinks is true. I know what the fuck is going on and I know who I communicate with.
We have a red flag acknowledged.
High off that stuff, man. Yeah, man, just like and subscribe, you know what I mean? I want to enjoy the discussion so far.
Now, a lot of what you said, I understand exactly what it is you said, right? But a lot of the things that you saying when it comes to living and dying being a choice, when you unravel it, you're talking about your fate and not being able to control your fate. But the reality is God controls your fate.
Let me stop you.
Going back, bro. Let me finish.
You said there was a question. There was a question. You're not here to talk. There's a question. Let me ask this question. Listen, scientists prove this. Those scientists prove. They realized this. They said this. They said, damn, everything in this universe is consciousness. And they said, well, control it. And they realized that what control it is here. Is in your mind. Is in the thoughts. We actually control this reality. It's 100% for sure. It's not an accident. It's not a mistake. It's how it's designed.
Is there a source to this?
Listen to me. Listen to me. So the consciousness itself, I can agree with him. Because the consciousness itself is the creator. When you tap, God is not something you pray with, it's something that you in line with, something that you tap into. So when you tap in with the creator, then what he say becomes true.
How do you align with the creator?
Let me tell you this. It's being authentic, right? Being your authentic self. See, life is not about right or wrong, it's about being authentic. It's about being yourself. See, a lot of people, they come in this world and they get told what to be and told what to do. Now you can't do things because people think it's bad. See, life's not about that. Life is about being what you want to be and being aware of it. That's all it's about. But people, they want to take life and say, yo, you're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do it that way. Nigga, fuck that. That ain't how it go.
Now, if you don't mind me interjecting, this is where I disagree. What I'm saying to you is, when it comes to what God aligns for human beings on this earth, it's the same way that you might align right versus wrong for your children.
There's no right or wrong.
All right, now let me say what I'm saying. You can feel that way, but at the end of the day, going back to reality, you don't want your children to go and touch a hot stove. Why? Because that will hurt them.
I don't know. Listen, okay, I heard him.
Let me finish.
If he asks a question, though, what we do? We just ask a question. It's not a question. It's not a question. A question say blase with a question.
He's giving background to his question.
No, it's a question, gang. It's a question. Gonna be a question. I'm not gonna go back and forth with people. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to go back and forth.
Okay, we're going to make sure.
I don't want to go back and forth, gang.
We're going to make sure we're getting to the question.
Let me answer.
One mic.
Any good parent would not want their children.
That's not a question. Any good parent is not a question. A question is done.
He's not done. He's not
That's
done.
not a question.
We're allowing the gentleman to finish.
Gang. Ask the question.
You gotta let him ask the question. Go ahead, ask the question.
He didn't ask one yet.
Any good parent would not want their child to touch a hot stove.
That's not a question.
You gotta ask the question though. Yeah,
Yes,
come on. You gotta get to the question.
The same way I would say, well, the Lord don't want his children to do the same thing.
How do you?
You say that's correct or incorrect?
I say nothing is correct, nothing is incorrect. Everything is perception. There is no right. There is no wrong. I don't think you understand. Right?
So is it wrong to get burned by the stove?
I'm saying this.
Answer that. Is it wrong to get burned by the stove?
Let me say what I say, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it going off what she said, right? She said something about somebody catching cancer. Can't nobody catch cancer. Cancer already in your body. It's on you if you activate it or not. You activate it by what you eat, by what you do. Listen to me. This is proven. Because right now, did you know that you can do proper things and eat proper things and you can reverse cancer? You can reverse it. So if you can reverse it by eating what you eat, then what you ate probably gave it to you. Because I never seen a plant catch cancer, but I have seen An animal catch it, niggas eat it, and then when you eat this animal, guess what happens? You become that animal because it releases things into your body.
To get burned by the stove.
Right. So what I'm saying is, there is no right or wrong. It's just simply.
But is it wrong to get burned by the stove?
Listen to me. There's no right or wrong. Kids are not here for you to tell what to do. They're not here for that.
So answer the question, though.
I did answer the question.
Does God want you to get burned by the stove, or does He want you to stay?
Listen, there is no God. I keep telling you that.
Let's answer is if you teach your kid to not get burned by the stove.
They're gonna learn when they touch it. When they touch it, they better not touch it again, right? Because if I tell them don't touch it, it's hot. I promise you. So as I leave the room, they gonna touch it.
So then you would say it's good to get burned by the stove.
No, I won't say nothing. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Pain is a teacher, right? A lot of people run from pain, but when you run from pain, you don't understand. So if they wouldn't have never touched that fire, they never understand not to touch it. So touching that fire become good. See, people run from things that's good. Listen, I was in the trenches gang. It was bad, but all that made it good for me. So there is no bad.
So
every bad make you good.
So experience, which the brother from ISUBK said earlier, when he said experience,
I love that.
Your experience would teach a child not to do it so that
There you go. That's how you teach a child. By they watch you and experiences and observe it, not by saying do this, do that,
right, so
do that.
Let me finish. So with that experience, you as a parent, you know that stove would burn you. So then the child should listen to your experience.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm sitting right there.
All right, so
I'm gonna sit right here and just watch them burn themselves with that motherfucking stove.
You were talking about God and the Bible and all that. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Like her.
He own that.
Yeah, he own that. He sat right down, straight down.
The Bible is
straight with it.
Hey, hold on. One mic.
He need that lighter. Give him that lighter. Yeah.
He be popping too. Hey, yellow. He be popping, don't he?
Hey, let me take a sip of this shit here.
Go ahead.
The Bible that you read, what fucks me up is, and let me say this. I am fully in tune that everybody on this earth come from black, bro. So we don't even need to go that far. But I'm gonna ask you something. Why is it that black people, don't matter what I am? The Bible that you read, my boy. Why is it that the Bible that you read that you and you were saying something? The only reason I'm asking you is because of what you said a second ago.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna ask you, why is it that the Bible that you read, say in the King James Bible, because I said a second ago earlier that that's just full of a bunch of bullshit and manipulation and all that bullshit. Not one time in that Bible does it say God is black. It says bronze. It says some bronze is damn near gold. So where does it say black? And me saying I understand, I know what it is. I read the book of Enoch. I don't read what you guys read, the King James. I don't read that shit. Once again, my question was because the book of Enoch says he was black. It says that. But what you said a second ago, and then you said some shit. You was like, but this white bitch, you said that black is for everybody, right? But then at the same time,
I just want you to focus in so I can answer your direct question first. The God is black part, right?
Yes.
When I spoke
I know he is, but what I was saying is the Bible that you read doesn't promote that. It says every other color but blacks. So how is that Bible like?
Well, actually,
go ahead.
What I said was the Bible says that God had woolly hair. But the God they present to us has stringy hair.
That's Jesus, not
when
God.
I spoke about Christ, it doesn't just say that he had skin of bronze. It says he had skin of bronze as if it burned in a furnace, meaning he was a dark-skinned man. So you got a God that has woolly hair. White people don't have woolly hair. Black people have woolly hair, and sits on the throne. And then you have his son, Christ, that is black. When you said the bronze thing, the first thing I said was, I didn't say God was bronze. So here's how you marry what 60 said with what I said. He said, the audience need to know that Jesus is not God. That is absolutely correct. Because Jesus, I'm not saying you said that. This is for the audience sake.
But you the one that came present it. You the one that went that straight.
But you did say God was bronze.
You said
wait, hold on. You did say God was bronze.
That's why I was responding to you.
But you did say God was bronze.
I was responding, and he was saying.
But the Bible don't say that.
So I responded to you.
He is responding to you.
I responded to you.
Right.
I was
So
talking
it
to
is-
you, gang, because like when you said that, you said
Right.
God is brown. How the fuck? What the fuck?
I never admitted to saying
No,
God
no,
was
wait, hold
bronze.
on,
I said
hold on.
these things are being said
It was
in
a trick,
the
bro.
Bible.
Oh, it was a
Is
trick.
what I said.
It was
And
a
I
trick, but
said
in
that
the
the
Bible-
shit is you're
What
saying.
mic.
Wait, you got to always have the mic. But in the Bible, the reason why 6-0 came up mic, when you say bronze and God, he's correct to come up mic because bronze is only describing Christ and he's not God. And also, listening is an art is a phrase that I coined. So if he was listening to me when I spoke about God, I was only talking about his hair.
Y'all going back and forth. I'm listening.
Well, okay, what I would suggest you focus in so you can keep up. Okay, if you was focused in, you wouldn't say God was bronze. And 6-0 wouldn't have came up. I never said God was bronze.
Hold on 1 second. Cap has the floor.
A whole bunch of
You gotta
shit.
let me
Got it.
finish.
That doesn't
1
make
second.
no sense.
You gotta-
It's
I
manipulated.
haven't said-
That's what I said.
You gotta let him
haven't-
finish.
I haven't said one thing biblically that does not make sense. What you kind of, I think, mixed with is the Christian dogma, because I specifically separated God from Christ. Christ is the one that described as bronze, as if it's burned in the furnace. God's hair is described. His woolly hair is described.
Okay, we have a red flag that's been acknowledged.
You got a red flag.
But we got a red flag, so go ahead. It will look like a damn shit.
Oh, look at this. My question ain't even answered. That's bullshit.
Hey, you dropping your lighter, man. Yeah, just focus
Go ahead.
in
No,
the
actually,
future.
go ahead. Finish your question, sir.
Just focus in the future, man.
Go ahead. You gotta finish this question.
What was your question? Ask the question.
No, you're answering. But you're answering a question like that's what I asked you. I asked you why is it that the Bible that you read is manipulated? Is bullshit, bro. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay,
You can go off of whatever you want off of what I said, but my real question is why is the Bible that you read manipulated? But it never says that he was black. It can say a bunch of different things. It never said black.
Okay, so I never said.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Got you.
Bronze, this, that. I was saying that. Why didn't they say bronze? Why didn't they say black?
Okay,
You ever
let me
seen the
get back
rabbi?
to
Wait,
court.
let me say one more thing. You ever seen the rabbi on TV? He's talking about God. He's talking about the Bible. The same thing. I sit there and I always listen to rabbis and different people, and I'm waiting to say black. Say black. Please say black. They never do.
Got you. So no problem. So I'm gonna answer your question. Bronze in the Bible is a derivative of brown. No black person is black. We are different shades of brown. Black is an American construct. So when the Bible describes Christ as being bronze, that's a derivative of brown. And then it says, as if he burned in the furnace, so he's a very dark man. So when I say black, that's a language. You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet. Thank
You guys ain't being quiet for shit.
You
I've
got-
heard no one have been
but
here.
if you want to hear my answer,
sort of hard.
but if you want to hear my answer, so when I say black, that's an American construct because I'm black by American standards, but I'm not black in complexion. I'm a derivative of brown, is what I am. Christ is a derivative of brown. So when it says bronze, that's a complexion of brown, but he was not the white man that they project. So every nation, as I was saying, every nation has a king, has a God that looks like them, except black people in America. And when we have a God that looks like us, we would then create the boundaries to protect us like the other nations do and use that God to protect them from those boundaries.
But at the end of the day, everyone's
White people are not black.
Mike.
You gotta have the mic. White people are not black.
I never said white people are black, but
We said everybody's black.
White people do have black in them. You want
White people are not black.
But do you want to bet white people
They're not
black?
just so you understand, when I'm saying they're not black, they're not us.
They're white. They are.
They're not us. They're not us, though.
No, they're not. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that once again,
When they say black on black crime, they're not talking about
you
us.
just said a second ago, didn't you say that black is for everybody? But you
No, black ain't for everybody.
You said black helps everybody.
No, I did not.
You literally said black gets up to help everybody, jumps up to help.
Black people, what I said was black people, instead of focusing on themselves,
Focus on
help
everybody else.
That's what I said. I didn't say black was everybody.
I said black was everybody. Everything is everybody.
Yeah, focus.
Everything.
You gotta
There's no
focus.
different. Everything is everybody. I'm misquoting you.
1 second. One floor.
I don't jump shit. I don't jump.
You talk around like a real man. I'm saying something on my
We all men, but I don't jump. We all men, but I don't jump. Hey, don't coddle him, man. Don't coddle him.
I just fucked that he had enough courage to say all the shit that was wrong.
In here. Don't coddle.
No,
Let him be a man.
But he had enough courage.
Nah, but don't coddle.
He had enough
man.
courage to know he was wrong. Say he was wrong.
We niggas in here. Don't coddle nobody, man.
He had enough. You're right.
Come on, thank you. We ain't coddle nobody else in here, man. Don't coddle nobody. Let them be men.
Shit, man. Now we just gonna change lanes for a couple seconds, man. We not gonna talk about the color of Christ or whatnot. But I got a question for you. You said there is no right or wrong, and that you grew up in the trenches.
You did say that.
If you heard it, why you asked the question?
I just want to verify because one, I put my too money that short.
I mean, you
when you talking to him, right? Just assume whatever he said, it just get straight to it. Because he's gonna say what he just said.
Cool. So that if there's no right or wrong, when you presented with certain circumstances, there is no appropriate or inappropriate way to handle certain circumstances. If there is no right or wrong, so if you presented with a circumstance, do you think there is an inappropriate or is there an inappropriate or an appropriate way to handle certain circumstances that may be rushed to?
You asked me to determine a ghost, right? You didn't tell me the circumstance to make a decision, right? Because what you're asking, there is no right or wrong, because right or wrong determines who I am, right? And what I'm doing, right? And as long as I'm aware, I know that there's nobody here to hurt, it's only me. So I can commit no wrong because there is no wrong to do, right? Everything here is just a lesson and an experience, right? There's no wrong to do. There's nobody to kill. You kill to just come back in another body, right? They still live on another timeline, even when you think you killed them, because you ain't never killed them. Because the only person playing here is me. See, once you understand this reality, you understand what this reality is, right? It's just a non-ending loop, right? And when you understand that and you're aware of that, then there is no right or wrong, right? But when you choose right or wrong, if I do something wrong, that means I didn't believe in what I did. Everything I do is right, right? Because I believe in what I do, but it ain't no right or wrong. I know what I do, right? But every choice is determined by the situation. To give me a situation, now I'll tell you what I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that kind of, so I could believe that the circumstances that I was presented with in my life led me, so let's just say I grew up in poverty, didn't have this or that for the means to take care of my family, so I decided to rob a bank. I know in my mind that this is right because this is going to help me provide, but then the circumstances resulted in me getting locked up. Do I still believe then in my mind that what I did was right because I thought that that was going to ultimately help my family?
But poverty is different. Let me tell you something, right? For me, poverty made this. I'm a millionaire. But for other people, it makes them panic, and then they end up making decisions that send them to jail. I'm gonna tell you something. It was a person, and this person had a job, and the job supposed to pay them at 5, but rent was due at 5. But the job ain't paid him. He's like, the job and the payment, my check is coming, and it's 4 o'clock. He said, yo, I gotta get this money, right? He go out rob somebody. He go to jail. The check come at 5, but he in jail. He can't get that check, right? So a lot of people understand this, gang. It be choices, it be shit that you do. Right, but everything is already done for you. You come in this world naked. You come in this world without a name, and you're leaving without one. Right? You heard what I said? You came in this world without a name, nigga, and you're leaving without one. Because when you're gone, nobody gonna remember your name. Right now, I'll guarantee you this: your great-great-great-grandma, you can't tell me who the fuck she is, because don't nobody remember. Right? Nobody remember. Nobody here, nobody watching this can tell me who their 5th grandma is, because don't nobody know. You born with a name and you die without one. Well, tell me your 10th then.
I tell you what,
if you can tell me your 5, tell me your 10th. You can't.
You know, if I could, you are born with a name and die without a name unless you did something remarkable that makes your name be remembered. That's why and that's universal. That's not a black thing. That's why we remember George Washington. That's why we remember Thomas Jefferson. That's why we remember President Guerrero of the Mexicans that fought in the Alamo to free black people from slavery.
They remember that peace. Listen, you get a piece.
Your name is a remembrance.
You get a piece. They remember you for a piece of what you did. They don't remember you in your whole entirety.
You said they don't remember you.
Listen to me. Your whole entirety. They don't remember who the fuck you is. And that's when you become like a, say for instance, right? Mm-hmm. You do something, you become a martyr. You do something on this earth that's determined that you should be remembered. Sort of like Jesus. Right? Sort of like that, right? But then you get remembered, right? But when you come to like regular humans and all of us, when it comes to the 5th generation, the 6th generation,
only based on what your family kept.
You don't remember.
Right? Unless your family kept it.
But let me tell you this, people understand, even though you don't remember, you can still understand, right? You ever got next to a person and you knew this person, like you just knew that you knew him from somewhere and you just understood that automatically without understanding that before you saw him and without never meeting him, but you knew when you met him before. You ever been around a person like that?
No. I have for sure.
Right? That's what we do. That's entanglement. Sometimes you have entanglement. Sometimes, and it's kind of good. It's kind of this what I do. This is what I do. I'm to this. I die, right? Come back and look for the same bitch over. Right? I just die, keep coming back and look for her. Die, come back, look for her. Die, come back and get her. Right? Because that's an entanglement. Right? I'll keep it real.
It's a wild entanglement.
Right? No, listen, don't be with nobody you can't chase for eternity. No, this is for eternity, gang.
What if you got wives?
This is eternity. This never ends.
Multiple women. You chase them up.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't think you understood.
I chase them all.
Let me tell you something. I don't think you understand, nigga. Every woman is mine. It's only one woman. It's only one woman created.
I got a game.
It's only one created. There's only one created.
So I actually have a follow-up question on that for both of you gentlemen. Do you think it's frowned upon to have multiple wives, or do you think that this is the intention that God has for you?
You can have what you want, but I don't think you understand, right? Once you put a restriction on something or a law on something, it becomes a prison, right? Listen, reason why I don't want love, because once you give me love, you're going to give me rules. Reason why I don't want pleasures, because pleasure and all this shit come with restrictions. I don't want relationships because it will come with restrictions. Every time you get something that somebody going to call good to you, they're going to require something for it, right? And that's just how I go, right? So you gotta understand this. So when you want happiness, when you want pleasures, when you want all these things, they gotta come for yourself. Because when they come for yourself, they can't nobody require nothing for it.
So 1 second.
So wait.
We have a red flag. It sounds like you guys.
Wait. I just want to address the. Can you have more than one wife?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So hold on. We have a red flag. Who's gonna go? Go ahead.
And the woman can have.
Hold on. We gotta get you the microphone, man.
It's both ways.
If I could respond to,
we're gonna let you respond in a second.
I don't believe in relationships. I don't believe in marriage.
Wait, before she go, do I get to answer the question?
Yes, you're gonna answer this question before she goes.
And then she goes. Okay, I just want to answer this question.
All right, so we're gonna have the panel hold. Go ahead, Kat.
Thank you. I appreciate that. A man can absolutely have more than one wife.
Yes, Lord.
And it's not about, like, here's the thing when it talks about you gotta be able to take care of them. Let's say, like, I have wives. A lot of them, right? A lot of them. I just want that for the record, right? For the record. So now, and what I mean by that is I don't lie. I've never said to a woman, I don't have other wives. I'm upfront with them so that they know what they're walking into. And then I take care of them, like you said. Here's the thing about taking care of women. Most women think they got to have the same thing. Let's say if I had 4 wives.
I'm sorry, can you respect the time, please?
Let's say if I have 4 wives, their needs are going to be different. They're not going to be the same thing. If 3 of them have a job and 1 of them don't, the one that does not have a job will require more from me financially than the 3 that do. It's my responsibility to know what needs they have and then provide it. But most women look at money. Most women look at a house. Most women look at a car. If a woman, I'm getting a new woman. If she already has a car, why am I concerned about? Oh, my bad.
Hold on.
Why am I concerned about getting her a car when she don't need it? Why am I concerned about paying her bill when she don't need me to pay a bill? Maybe the guidance and instruction that she needs, maybe the protection that she needs. You can't put a price on protection.
So is it more of a business contract to you, or is it more of like, what is it?
It's more than that. It's forever. If I was to just highlight 3 of my relationships, one is 26 years, one is 14 years, one is 11 years. That's not a business contract. That's a life. That's a life.
Is it generational wealth?
It's not just generational wealth. Like, I have a business, right? I have a business called Carl Gas Creations. Side note, that's how you make a man's name live forever, by what you do. Because that's not my name. That's my father's name. So my father was a full-out fucking dope fiend, right? The best thing he did was make me. So instead of belittling my father, I named my business after my father. So his name lives on, mine don't. Now that's generational wealth that could be passed down to my children. Okay. Okay, she might be number 9. She might. No, I'm joking.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking.
Yeah, man, and click up the like button and share, you know what I mean? Subscribe as well.
We're gonna give the floor to Unc. Hold on 1 second. Everyone hold.
Wait.
Hold.
A generational wealth is a structure, right? It's a structure.
Hold on.
I don't want to say the structure.
You're gonna be able to finish. Unc has a quick rebuttal.
Ain't no rebuttal. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When people hear shit, I want to make sure they know what they
The generational wealth is not just financial.
I know that.
The generational wealth is moral.
With all of your vibes that you have, are you building that with all of your?
Yes, that was my point. So generational wealth is not just financial. It's moral, to make sure that my kids know not to grow up in a broken home, because that's where we came from. That's where I came from. So how wealthy is it, whether you got money or whether they know how to keep a family together? It's more wealthy to keep a family together. Money gonna come and go. You could be poor, you could be rich. I'd have been up. I'd have been working at a bit. I was making like 70,000, got broke, bust down to $10 an hour, to where now I own my own business. I don't have to work for nobody. So money gonna come and go, but your family gonna stay forever. And what you lay down as a foundation is the most important piece. So when you live with more than one woman, they have to live with that mindset, not with the world mindset, with what type of dress I can have, what type of pocketbook I can have, what type of financial gain I can have. What are you gonna have for your financial wealth?
So 1 second, we acknowledge there's a red flag before we go ahead to the next.
But she does have to ask the question. Yeah, we're
gonna wait for her to ask her question. That was her.
And then Uncle. Oh,
okay. Well, thank you, ma'am. And, do you have a?
You want Unc's response?
I want his response too.
Yes, please.
He talked so long, I forgot. I don't know.
Do you yield your time?
I don't know.
You know that's something when Unc don't have no response. You know that's something.
Do you yield your time?
What is it? I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
Yield your time means that you don't want to answer.
I said, what were we talking about? Remind me.
Did you not hear that question?
First? So what we was talking about was, is it wrong
in God's eyes
to have more than one woman? You had answered first.
I think it's wrong to have one. When you have one woman, you just took on a possession. You shouldn't have a possession. Nobody should have a possession. But I'm gonna say this, right? A lot of people in this world, they think that attachment is good. They think that when you give somebody rules that's good. But if you get a girl, say, okay, you my girl, and you can't do this, you can't look at another man, you can't wear this, you can't dress like this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Just put that bitch in prison, right? Nobody should be like that. You should free the bitch, and you free the bitch by letting her be free, right? Let her be free like this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody watching this, everybody should understand this, right? Whenever you say you do, she said a lot of things about contract. The first word in contract is con. Right? So I don't think people understand this. I don't do no contract with nobody. You better not give me nothing with limitations. You better not give me nothing with no rules. I ain't got no rules. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. Don't say, look, if you love me, you only gonna be with me. Don't put that on me. What the fuck you mean? How the fuck you know? Who told you that? It can't be true. Right? But listen, I'm gonna say this for everybody to understand this, right? It's all about who you are. When you with a person that understands that I'm whole and whatever with me become whole, and I'm gonna protect me, right? Listen, I'm celibate. Right, I'm only that because you got to understand this. That a lot of times you try to work on your energy and try to understand it, bring everything within you. Because I've been living my whole life just like the rest of the men, thinking like, damn, I gotta have sex. Damn, I gotta have money. Nigga, I don't gotta have shit. I gotta have respect. I don't gotta have respect. I go around respected. Right. So a lot of times we look for shit, right? And we want to take women and say, I want 1, I want 2, I want 3, I want 4, I want 5. But when they're gonna stop, if you take 1, then nigga just take 1, right? But if you take 1, then take 2, you take 3, you take 4, then you got no time for none, right? And then one of them gonna be unhappy. You can't please them all, right? So I'm gonna tell you this, the most insecure person in the world is woman, and that's cool because they got a whole lot of emotions and they use them, right? But they are insecure, right? So if you in a house and you got 5 women in the house and you with them all, I guarantee you it's gonna be a problem.
You have to learn how to balance your feminine and your masculine.
He said he ain't got that. I know.
I don't.
See?
I don't have that.
He said he ain't got that.
Why do you feel
I'm a
like
man.
It doesn't matter though. I'm a woman, but I still have to balance.
I can be compassionate.
He don't know that. He don't know that. Some people don't know that.
I can be compassionate as a man. I'm nothing as a woman.
See, he think if he say woman, that make him feel like the problem, but he don't understand that the female energy is just energy. It's just energy.
I don't have no female energy.
feminine. I'm not saying that
I don't have
energy.
no feminine energy.
Listen, the energy. I'm saying.
Hold. Unc has the floor. 607 Unc has the floor.
Everybody want to take feminine energy like feminine energy belongs to woman. No, you see feminine energy in the cat, right? It's just the energy, right? So I'm saying, so feminine energy is what it is, right? It's just what it is.
1 second, Unc has the floor.
He gonna say they're not feminine. He gonna say, listen, no matter what you say to him and how you ask him, he only gonna say one thing. Anything that takes away from him being man, he's not gonna say.
But I'm not taking away from him being
But
man. I'm just saying, but we all have emotions. Men have emotions
but he
as
don't
well.
think that. Listen, I'm with you. He believed that the moment he say that, then he's no longer man. He believed that man and woman is apart.
You're saying that if he believes in any feminine energy for himself,
he believes it's not man. Nah.
But that's not. But in reality,
that's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah.
But you guys have to understand what it means, though. That's
I
not
know what it
mean
means.
that you're
You have
one
tendencies.
It means that you have emotions.
Yes.
Now, one moment, I do want to go ahead and
man.
Hold on, let me say something.
I would like
But emotional intelligence, nobody have. Nobody have emotional intelligence. Y'all know about emotional intelligence.
I want to hit on something you said. I'm raising 3 boys, 3 sons, three men.
Is the fathers in their life?
No, he's not. But let me finish. I can't raise a man. I can't teach them how to be a man. All I can teach them is how to treat a woman and what I think is best for them. I can just go off my experience. I can go off my experience.
Right, and you know what you're putting in them? You putting in them feminine energy.
No, I'm not.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. I'm not, because the way I grew up and my mindset, I think logical and I also think emotional. But I'm more logical than I am emotional. So when I teach my kids something, my boys something, it's not just my feminine side. I'm teaching them both sides.
Okay, but let me tell you why you're handicapped. Wait,
I'm not.
Because the father.
Wait, hold on
1 second.
Nobody, none of y'all should be talking.
Guys, give her 1
But
second.
let me just respond real fast.
Give her 1 second.
Okay, let me go ahead.
He's not in that life
Yeah, I did.
because of the choices that he made in the past.
I'm not even talking about the choices he made.
So I have to teach my kids how to be better in what he has done.
So
and
what
they
I'm
have
gonna tell
seen.
you, no matter what you do for them,
I know I can't teach them how to be
no,
better.
just let me. No matter what you do for them,
Cap has the floor.
well, no matter what you do for them, logical or not, they're gonna see a woman, and you're putting feminine energy in them. No matter what you do, there's nothing that you can do. The best thing that you can do, if their father's not there, is to get them to a brother or uncle or your father if they're alive. They have to be, because right. So what I'm saying
But at the same time, I am teaching them how to be better.
I'm not
than
taking
their
away.
biological
See,
fathers
when we
did.
have these conversations, right? As I'm saying what I'm saying, you think I'm taking away from you. I'm not. What I'm saying, thank you, I appreciate that. So what I'm saying is, if they don't have a man teach them how to be logical, they're going to be logical as a woman. If they don't have a man teach them how to deal with issues, they're going to deal with issues as a woman. No difference than if I have daughters and my mother and their mothers aren't in their life, I'm teaching them as a man. I'm not teaching them as a woman. That's a part of me. There's something. There's a woman. There's not a woman in me that can teach them how to be feminine. There's not anything in you that can teach them to be masculine. It just doesn't exist.
I'm not masculine, but
I'm not saying
I know how to balance both of
What you're trying to do,
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna tell you.
How to
So I
balance.
get exactly what you're saying. What you're trying to do is give them manhood when there's not a man there. My mother tried. My mother fucked up trying. And my mother would find my father in whatever drug den he was in, because she knew that she could not teach me what he could. And it was only, and him as a dope fiend taught me more than my mother could teach me to be a man, because only a man can teach a man to be a man.
So let me ask you this: what did your father teach you?
My father, everything that you see me today, my father taught me as a dope fiend: leadership, accountability, structure, being logical, being a counselor. All the shit that I am, I don't get none of that from my mother.
Cat, we have a red flag acknowledged.
I'm gonna tell you what I get. I'm gonna explain with this. What I get from my mother is my mother knowing her limits. That's what she taught me. Knowing her limits.
But your mother and me are still different pieces. So what I teach my kids.
You better get some men in here. Well, you say you got men in his life, right?
It's not what your mother taught you. I teach my kids something totally different. So my kids know structure. They are very well structured. My kids are homeschooled. On top of all of that, my kids know how to treat a woman at a very young age as a mother. My kids know how to be a gentleman. They know about taking accountability for your own actions and what you will. My kids know all of them. My kids know all of this because of me, not because of you.
Now, 1 second, Cap. Before we go ahead, I want to just acknowledge this point where we are talking about women who are raising men.
I'm gonna just take 15 seconds so Unc can sit down.
Of course, I was just gonna acknowledge Unc.
So now
Unc had stated that he was raised by a woman, but he also believes that male and women.
I was raised by a woman.
But no, Unc was stating also that straight and gay is the same thing.
Wait, before I don't want to get to that. Hold on, before you get to straight and gay. Hold on, wait. Before you do that, hold on. I just want to make
hold on. Cap has the floor.
So I'm gonna take this off of you. So I'm not talking about you no more.
He said my name, bro.
Wait, just 15 seconds.
Cap has the floor.
Just 15 seconds.
You just direct at me. How you gonna say Cap?
Wait, just 15 seconds.
How you gonna say something about?
I was
say like this so disrespectful towards me, and then say somebody got the floor.
Wait, how is it disrespectful?
10 seconds. This is your statement.
There's nothing. Let me clarify what the fuck I mean. So don't do that, bro. Don't leave no open. Don't do that to me, gang.
So okay, so what do you mean by gay and straight is the same?
Everything the same. That's what I mean. I mean that everything's only one human existence, only one thing, gang. Everything is a choice, right? Because man, the woman is the same. X and X, Y, and Y is just a smaller version of X. It's the same.
Can I just finish this statement?
That's all I'm saying. So don't say shit. My fault, bro. I didn't mean to disrespect you. It wasn't about
you. Didn't do nothing.
What you saying is what you saying, and what you saying is right. But if this nigga said he playing with me,
I'm quoting you.
You did go left field.
You went left field, bro.
But we were talking about masculinity and femininity.
You went left field with the gay shit, though.
You went straight left.
You came out of left field with that shit.
You went straight left, bro. That had nothing to do with the time.
These black boys,
that's weird,
are raised by black mothers, and that's why they are fucking emotional. That's why they know how to. That's why I'm saying I'm not talking about you.
I know you're not talking about me.
That's why these black boys are emotional. That's why they're trigger happy. That's why they can't deal with problems, because they don't have a male figure in their life. There's an octave in a man's voice that when children hear it, it instills discipline. And there's an octave in women's voice that when children hear it, they can manipulate. That's why children know they can take advantage of their mother. And a mother's strength comes from knowing that she can say, I'm gonna tell your daddy gonna do this. And when you mention daddy's name, they get in order. Without that balance, if you go to the number one problem in the black family, it's the family structure, because we are broken homes. You fix the broken home problem, you fix majority of black people problems.
So
She got a red flag up.
Oh, okay. Come
So go ahead.
For just $67, you can generate as many videos as you want.
Hey now, say now, what's going on?
What's happening? What's happening, man? What's your name again?
My name is Jizzle.
Jizzle.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right, Jizzle. What's up, Jizzle?
So y'all was singing the whole more than one wife thing and all that.
I ain't said nothing. I ain't said that.
I'm saying it, kid. I'm saying it. Look, so I feel like, me personally, I feel like at the end of the day, you can love who you love. You can be who you want to be with. You feel like, I feel like you can have more than 20 wives, but I feel like you got to be able to provide for them, take care of them, mentally and physically at the same time.
You can't take nobody mentally or physically. They got to be together when you get to them.
No,
but you can't. Listen,
mentally and physically.
The person already mentally together, you can't do shit for them. They mind already chosen who they are. You can't change.
No, that's cool.
Change yourself. So you can't. Listen, if a person not already mentally stable, you cannot get that. You cannot say, okay, I'm gonna be with this person. I got to provide that for them. No, that bitch better be whole.
It's not about providing for them. It's about understanding it. They got to be whole as a person.
If she unmentally stable, then you unmentally stable, then y'all both unmentally stable motherfuckers.
No, I'm not saying.
I don't understand it. It's a healthy relationship. It's an unhealthy relationship. I'm telling you, bro, it's a healthy relationship. It's an unhealthy relationship. You're not supposed to be with a motherfucker that's unhealthy.
I'm not saying that about unhealthy relationship.
You say something not true. That ain't positive. I'm not gonna take on a motherfucker that need me. Fuck a motherfucker that need me.
No,
If you need me, you don't need me. No, fuck you.
I said you can have more than 10 or 20 wives as long as you can be there for them mentally and physically. You don't have no.
You don't be there for nobody. You can't be there for nobody mentally. That's what I'm telling you. You know, I don't think you understand. Fuck relationship ain't about that. About companionship, and companionship ain't got nothing to do with being there for nobody mentally. Because you can't be there you can't be there for nobody mentally. Listen. How you get in their head and be in their head and tell them what to think? The moment you leave, they're gonna think the thoughts that they was thinking.
It's not about that though.
But it is about that. You just said you'll help them mentally. How the fuck can you help somebody mentally?
I said be there.
How can you be there for them mentally? Because the moment you leave, they're gonna be crazy again.
No, but you're not trying to change their opinion. You trying to be there for their opinion.
How you can't be there for them? They life.
I can't. That's what I'm saying.
They like their life. The moment you listen, let me say something. A woman that y'all trying to control, it's just a woman only loyal. There's a woman only loyal to one thing. That's her emotions, nigga. She loyal to how she feels. Hold up, listen to me. The moment she feels something, nigga, she goes the other way. She's not, listen, men off logic, nigga, I do this shit. We got bounds, we go by logic, by this. Hold up, nigga, let me talk. You talk a fucking lot, but you don't like to listen. No, I'm serious, gang. Take this mic. Take this fucking mic. You talking, gang. Let me answer you both ask me a question, let me respond, gang. Let me respond, gang. Let me respond. What you say and understand it. Women are different, gang. So when you take a woman and you want to make her your possession, you don't even understand it. Let me tell you something. You don't understand it. You think you can make a bitch fall in love. You can't make a bitch fall in love because a bitch possesses the power of love. Meaning, I'm telling you this. You can't tell a woman, I'm going to make her fall in love with me. No, when she fall in love with you, it's a choice. And it's her choice. It's coming from her. You cannot do that. You can't make a woman fall in love. You cannot do it. It has to be her choice. Listen to me. But a lot of men want to say, that's my bitch, that's my wife, that's my hoe. Nigga, that's everybody hoe. Because she can go wherever the fuck she want to go and you can't do nothing about it. And you better not do nothing about it. But you know what I do something about it for? Because all y'all niggas pussy whip. Pussy feels so good, y'all want to make it y'all own.
I whips pussy.
Yeah, because pussy whipped you. You went around trying to claim all the pussy. I claim no pussy. Every pussy mine.
All right.
That's claiming all pussy.
No. I'm not taking possession of no pussy.
Belong to me.
I don't separate myself from pussy. But I don't take possession of no pussy.
What did you say?
I don't take possession of pussy. Pussy is not mine to take possession
before
of.
that?
Who said anything about taking?
You took possession of pussy. You said that's my bitch. You took possession of pussy. That means you got a pussy. That means you're gay.
What?
You said my pussy. That's your pussy. That's your pussy. If you say that's my pussy, what do that mean? That's my pussy.
What you gonna say? All right, what you gonna respond? Hey, you gotta have a response. Yeah, get your boy. You gotta have a response.
You said my pussy.
Yeah, he said that.
That's my bitch, my pussy. But
He said it. He said it. My pussy. He said it. He said it.
Yeah, straight
saying. Get that nigga on camera. He said my pussy. My bitch. He said it.
How about that?
He said it.
Listen,
I'm sorry. One more time.
I'm saying this. Everybody know that
you fucked up.
Oh, look, let me surprise the world. And I can prove this. Let me surprise the world, right? Let me surprise the world right now. You say pussy is good, right? Because you nut, right? And you say nut feel good. Let me tell you something. Did you know? Hold on. Did you know that nut energy come from you? It's life energy, but it's connected to your dick. But we don't know the difference. If you take silence and be still, that cunnilingus energy raised, and it feels just like nothing, but better because that sex energy. Hold up. That sex energy that you give power to the bitch. You tell the bitch she make you feel good. The bitch never made you feel good, nigga. It was all in your mind. You made you feel good, and that's on my life. Right?
Soul
the bitch
right
never
now.
made you feel good. Listen, I'm telling you this. The sex energy that's inside of you. It's inside of you. It's right here. That's why when you nut, 1 million babies come out.
Touching that nigga.
Because that sex energy is inside of you. Don't give her that power.
Touching that nigga's
Once
soul
you give her that
right now.
power, you just took it. She just took you. That energy came from you.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Please respect the space of the guests.
What do you mean? What do you mean, space?
I gotta keep it real.
I see why say you being antagonizing, man. He was fine, man.
He was on his knees talking to him intimately.
He had.
No, I was telling him that sex energy, that the energy comes from him. Everybody get confused out of it. They want to give it to the woman. She ain't got good pussy. It's all in your mind. Cause I done fucked the bitch. Nigga told me, man, this bitch got good pussy. I went and hit her and got mad. That shit was stank and it was fucked up. Cause in his mind it was good. I just hit this shit. It was bad.
It wasn't for you,
because it came from me.
So I want to ask you guys about the importance about protecting yourself and the practices that you need to do to protect your spirituality.
I think that protecting yourself is very simple. You develop a moral compass that protects you. When you develop a moral compass of how you live, how you eat, how you conduct yourself, who you would be around, how you deal, that will protect you, because when you see an element that's not a part of that, it'll help you defend yourself from letting that into your element. It's just that simple.
You want to protect yourself, protect your mind, right? Protect yourself from perception. Protect yourself from saying something is what it is, because you never know, right? And protect everybody from you, because you shouldn't be doing this. You're a disgrace. So
Me personally, I'm a disgrace. Or are you speaking out?
No, I was speaking you and past you, because I know you're not really here. See, right now is a photocopy of you. You in another reality, right? And you trying to control you in this reality. Only person in this reality is me, right? I understand who I'm dealing with, right? I understand. I don't know why you don't like me. I don't get it.
I didn't say I didn't like you.
You say it every time you speak.
I feel the contrary, but please go ahead. How do you protect yourself?
You don't. Well, listen, everybody want to protect themselves. Protecting themselves in survival mode. What are you protecting yourself from? How do you know what's going to happen? Once you protect yourself, you already told the universe that there's something that you got to protect yourself from. I got to protect myself from shit. There's nothing to protect myself from. All right, what is to protect myself from? How do you know? Everybody in the world is running from illusions. They're running from things that's possible, things that may happen. I live in the now. There is no past, there is no future. Only thing is happening now. If ain't nothing to happen now, there's nothing to protect myself from. It ain't time to protect myself until it's time to protect myself. But everybody want to protect themselves before it's time. But in that time, in that moment, I guarantee you will have everything you need to protect yourself if you're aware. So I don't got to stack a whole lot of guns. I don't got to stack a whole lot of cash. I ain't got to stack a whole lot of shit. In that moment, that very moment, like I was born naked with everything I need, I'm going to have everything I need to be protected in that moment. I guarantee you that. Because I'd have been in those moments before when you thought I had nothing, but I had everything I needed to protect myself. Because protection is not the act of doing shit. It's the act of knowing that I don't need protection.
But what if the dangers that you need to protect yourself from are adapting? Do you think that you should go ahead and should you get a computer chip in your head or AI to help you?
What is danger? What is danger? How can you determine what is danger? A lot of people think that certain things is danger. To me, or to him, jumping from a blimp can be dangerous, but people do it every day. They don't consider that dangerous. So you ask me to determine something, but what is danger? Because everybody determines danger different. Right? Because you gonna ask me to determine perception, and perception is based on the person and perception of what danger is. So there is no danger. Nigga, I'm dangerous. And you don't get that part. See, you don't get a lot of shit, right? But you're gonna get this.
You claim that I insult you a lot, but it's just you insulting me constantly.
I didn't insult you. What's an insult, right? I can insult you because I think what I want and say what the fuck I want. That's not an insult. I haven't said anything about it.
Cap, I want to go ahead and just follow up with the same question to you. How do you believe that we should protect ourselves with the advancements that are being thrown in our faces in different ways that we're being attacked?
We don't need no further advancements. For me, I agree with Unc when he talked about your reality and your mental. But your reality and mental has to have basic foundations. So if we look at the food we eat, he was talking about how cancer is in us. Whether I agree or disagree with him, if you can eat certain things to take cancer away, then maybe it is some truth to that. So the way that you eat affects your life. Who you sleep with affects your life. Who you deal with affects your life. What you intake into your body affects your life. So if you don't put boundaries, whatever you want to call them, people may not be on my level of the Bible is my moral compass, but people may not relate to that. But people can relate to if you don't protect your mental, if you don't protect your thoughts, then you'll be destroyed. So the most important thing you could do is create boundaries that protect your mental, protect your thoughts, protect your diet, protect your life.
How the fuck we say the same thing? This is what we you ain't noticed something. We disagree through the whole, thing. But when it comes down to the come down, we always say the same thing, but different. This is my interpretator.
Of course.
That's right. Real shit.
So would you say that has everything to do with self-discipline?
Yes. Because if you don't have self-discipline, you'll do anything.
But we know what I said
Right.
about discipline, but discipline is a selection. It's a selection. It's not a destination. Like people think that everything is a destination. Heaven's not a destination, it's a selection. You can choose it in one moment and the next moment you choose something totally different. Awareness is the destination. Right? I just want to be totally aware of where I'm at and the choices that I make. When I choose hell, I want to know I just chose that. Right? Because I don't want to say, oh, I did this and that happened. Why the fuck I do that? No, I want to be aware. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be aware of everything I do. And that's what I think life is about. Life comes about being a conscious observer and being aware. They said it. Being aware of your thoughts make you a genius. So if you could be aware of what you're thinking, if you're watching this, then you're a genius. A lot of people think what they think and they like, damn, they don't never question why they think it.
So somebody work out every day and they trying to be self-disciplined with working out like they should be on a schedule. They don't have anything to do with you being aware of what you are trying to accomplish.
See, if you want to work the mind, you work the body.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. See,
mind, body, and soul, it all works together.
Yes, a lot of people understand it. So that's what I'm saying. So you want to work the mind, you work the body. So when I work out, I'm not working my body, I'm working my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people see me working out, they're thinking I'm working my body, but I'm not. It's the opposite. I'm working my mind. All right. But people, they see that, they're like, damn, okay, cool. You doing what you're doing. Yeah, but discipline is strengthening your mind. That's it.
I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Can you say the question again?
Do you if you working out, will that
help
your
your mind?
No, but if you're working out, do it help your mind? Absolutely. So I agree with him too, because when you're working out physically, you're programming yourself mentally, because there's a lot that comes with working out. You know what happens when you work out? You don't want to eat sugary foods. You don't want,
so I know.
yeah, so you don't want to eat certain foods. Why? Because if you worked out, you know if you eat these foods, it's gonna fuck up your workout.
Mm-hmm.
So that working out physically does everything else to you mentally for the rest of the day, because you want to see results. So if you work your chest, if you work your legs, if you work your arms, you want to see results of it. So you know, if I worked out for 2 hours, but then I go eat this McDonald's, if I go eat this other fast food or this ice cream or these cookies, I just wasted my 2 hours. So you know what you do? You control yourself to not do that. So you're actually controlling your mind
that's all
by
this
your
discipline
diet.
at the same time.
Right. That's
You
actually in
being
the Bible.
aware of what you really doing to your body. Because if you sitting up here putting bullshit in your body, you're gonna get bullshit.
So it comes back to this when he said we always come back to agreeing. It comes back to when you're working out physically, you're not working out physically. You're working out mentally, you're working out your mind.
Mhm.
Because the outside appearance
It's just a
is only reflective of what you're doing inside.
Oh, damn.
Which is why a lot of people will be beautiful on the outside, but have an ugly ass spirit in the inside. And people don't be realizing that you can look how you want to look on the outside, but if your spirit ain't up to par, your spirit is ugly, you an ugly motherfucker,
Right.
regardless of what you want to say
That's
to yourself.
facts. That's it.
And how do you feel on the
That's it.
physically? Your physical don't give a fuck. I don't care about your physical.
Don't even
I
matter.
worry about your mental and
Yeah.
your soul. Where your
Yeah.
soul and where your mind
Right.
is.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't sit there, you can't stroke my mind, you can't stroke shit for me at all.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, the only way you can get to me is by my mental, your intelligence. What do you feel? Where are you at mentally? I don't give a fuck about what you look like. You can be you can be very handsome, the fine ass body, your big dick, you can have all of that. But if your mental ain't together, you can't do shit for me at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck
I get
about
that part. I like that part. That made a lot of sense. I love X-Files. This is what we revealed the previously
That's right.
unrevealed.
That's right.
This is a good episode of
We
the
do have
X-Files.
one final red flag.
Yeah.
We have one final red flag that was acknowledged.
Red flag? Ooh. Female? Yeah. Get that thing. She talk. I like her. She gonna talk.
So I have a question, and because y'all said it was about spirituality and protection, right?
Right.
So do you believe that when someone of your loved one or someone die, I know you may not believe in God or whatever.
I do.
But you believe in God. Do you believe that God protects you and guides you on the right path to things, especially if you're walking in his light, whether you believe there's a light to walk in or not? But do you believe there's a higher being protecting you other than you protecting yourself, staying with it on you and all of that?
Belief is what you think is true. God has been proven to be frequency that you align with. The choices have been proven to be your own. So God don't have a say-so in your choice. God just have a say-so of letting you use the energy. What you do with it is your choice. You can choose to align with the plan that the Creator have for you, or you can choose to align with the plan that you have for you. It's your choice.
I'm gonna just tweak what he said a little bit and just add. I shouldn't say tweak. I'm gonna add to it because God does have a plan, and that plan will protect you. But like he said,
you chose it.
If you choose to go by his plan, you'll be protected. If you choose to go by your plan, you won't.
So then the question is answered. You do believe.
Yeah, so that's
not a belief. A belief in what you think is true.
Wait, let me just finish. So let me just finish. So to answer your question,
hold on 1 second. Cap has the floor. And we're
so
gonna
to answer your question, does God protect you? Yes. The decision maker is you. It's not magic. God's not going to project you and you're not following his plan.
When you tap into that God frequency, you do.
So if he got a plan for you to go this way, but you choosing to go that way, as you go that way, he's not going to protect you because you're not going his way.
Absolutely.
So you have to, so the choice.
That's no belief.
I've never not believe. But what I'm saying is,
he got belief. I gotta know.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna rephrase
I don't
it.
believe. I have to know.
Okay, so I'm gonna rephrase it. I know, like how he knows.
I gotta know.
So if I know if I go this way, I'm saved. If I go this way, it's danger. And I choose to go this way, I can't blame him for setting up safety for me when I chose danger. So you choose. That's why I said I ain't taking away from what he said. I'm just adding. I just know that that's the way.
I can tell a lot of things happen. I can tell a lot of things happen in your life. And what happened in your life, you probably think is you always out of project. You the type of person that want to say, oh, this because of this, is that because of that. Because not one time have you ever looked within and took blame for anything. You always saying, what if this? What if somebody died? What if this hurt? What if that hurt? No, you haven't did it one time.
We're going to get our closing thoughts. We do thank everybody for their time. Cap, can you go ahead and give us your closing thoughts?
Oh, well, he's got done speaking. I'm gone.
No, man.
I'm sorry. No, come on.
That's a good closeout by Unc. Welcome to X-Files. I think this was an excellent show. Shout out to my co-host, to my guests that came on here. Shout out to 607 Unc. They couldn't stand out to the end. Look forward to the next episode.
All right, so yo, big up to everybody who come through, you know what I mean? Excellent discussion again. Some people in the chat think that, you know what I mean, nothing was being said, but it was a good build, you know what I mean? It was black people coming together, sitting down and having a reason. You never see no violence, you know what I mean? You never see, you know what I mean, nobody attacking anybody. It was just, you know, black people trying to figure them way through, you know what I mean? And it was good. This type of conversation is good to be had because we have been taught a lot of, you know what I mean, lies over here by a certain people. So let's have some more of this, you know what I mean? All right, we're going to close out, but if nobody have no questions, I'm going to like a 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Maybe longer. 5 minutes tops. You know what I mean? Before I close out. If you don't have questions, put it in the chat. Me deal with it quick and fast and then close out. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, good build again. Captain Tazaryach out of the ISUPK and the commanding general, Yana. Always have words of wisdom. You know what I mean? Very wise. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Did anybody get the chirp's opinion? What is that? What's a chirp? Tell me what's a chirp so I can fully understand your question. What's a chirps? You see me? Yeah, man. I don't know if I'm able to can do them daily, them reactions, yeah. If I find an interesting video, I certainly will, but you know what I mean? Yeah. See, they can't hear it. I'm still not understand what you say. You know, I'm gonna get what you say. You understand? Chirp is the beep in the background from the smoke alarm. Oh, them probably just did not ignore it because through them that's, you know what I mean, you have people in the room where I smoke. Of course, Captain Tazaryach don't smoke. You see, nor any of the brothers in the ISUPK, but you have people in the room where smoke, so it probably a trigger off the, you know what I mean, the smoke detector. I think, and I'm not even sure if it's a smoke detector. It could be something else. You understand? So yeah, them know what. Probably it's even a timer. You know what I mean? It could have not even be a smoke detector, but a timer. Them use the time whoever they on the podium at any given time. You know what I mean? So yeah. I guess if it was a smoke detector, and I could be wrong, but if it was a smoke detector, it would have go off or wet up everybody though. I don't know. I live in a country where we don't have no smoke detectors. Well, we have, but where I am at, there's no such thing. Anyway, it's a spiritual war going on. Earth is a battlefield. You're so right. You know what I mean? The scripture also said, you know what I mean? The weapon of our warfare is not carnal. That's why we use the scriptures. You know what I mean? I will wake up with people using the scriptures, and it said, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. Talking about municipalities and governments. Those are those wickedness in high places. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Doing things that affect our people. You understand? So that's why it's so important for Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians to come together, talking about the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You know what I mean? We need to come together as a people. You know what I mean? Come back to who we truly are. Because, you know, our captivity took away our identity. You understand? Now you have another people calling themselves us. And they are ruling this planet Earth when we were the ones who were supposed to be ruling. You know what I mean? So these discussions are good. We have Black people, you know what I mean, who are celebrities now having the same conversations that, you know what I mean, we are having. You know what I mean? If we don't like whitey people, you know what I mean, it's not a matter of me not liking whitey people, you know. God don't like whitey people. You understand? Whitey people haven't paid for the crimes that they have committed. You understand? So, yeah, it's not a matter of me. You know what I mean? I like what the most I like, and the most I don't like whitey people. You understand? So, yeah. Yeah, man, but, yeah, man, till next time, you don't know the thing, go. Tune in probably tomorrow again. Make sure you click the subscribe button. If you even disagree with these conversations, rest assured you're not going to be entertained. You know what I mean? So with that, till next time.